Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Today we're looking at another episode in my quest for aerial 360 photos. In the past, I've tried various methods to attach a 360 camera to my DJI Spark, a drone of choice. I love the little Spark. I own 3 at present, and I've owned others in the past. All have taken me on subsequent adventures, provided lots of content for videos on my channel should you care to browse. Today, well, let's talk you through the kit. This is one section of a 14-metre carbon fibre fishing pole. This is my Insta360 1X2 360 camera of choice. Amazing camera. When stuck on a long pole, i.e. when stuck on my 14-metre pole, and mounted in a tube partially buried in my back garden, the 360 camera can capture amazing footage. Today I set it at 3K 100 frames a second. I wanted to film my exploits of the day, and I wanted the choice of being able to slow this footage down, hence the 100 frames per second. More of my kit. LG360 camera, quite a few years old now, a pioneer in its day, but superseded by the range of cameras available now, 2021. Why this camera? Chosen purely for its weight. It had to be a 360 camera to get my footage, but my drone had to be able to lift it. It's quoted at being around 75 grams in weight. When I weigh it, it's nearer 80, but that's by the by. So, how am I going to carry the drone? Yep, a trusty Spark #1. You can tell it's my #1 Spark. There's no number on the top. Its fellow Sparks, numbered 2 and 3, are both destined for more exploits this coming year. How do I attach the LG360 cam to the Spark? It was always going to be belly mounted. Quarter 20 camera mount, hot glued to one of the Spark batteries. That offset on the camera annoys me immensely, but I can do nothing about it. Hopefully Sparky can compensate. Why would you build anything with such an offset? It's starting to look like a fair lump. It will affect the Spark's performance, but I have a cunning plan. Bearing in mind, I'm just building up to aerial 360 photos, so it was always going to be a modest attempt, probably straight up, take the photos and down. I suppose I should mention my trusty Sony Handycam. Amazing range of cameras. This is my second one. Any shots you see taken of me from a distance, there'll probably be this camera mounted on a tripod, just filming everything, pointed where I anticipate the action to be. Hopefully get enough footage for the edit. So back to today's task. Mount the camera beneath the Spark because I wanted aerial footage of the ground below. I decided to start the pole camera, walk the pole up to vertical, walk it across to the tube that's in the ground and leave that running. 3K 100 frames a second on a 14-meter pole. The Spark's own camera would be running. Any data, any footage would be useful, but secondary. The 360 camera hung below the Spark. I decided to go for stills. I set the time-lapse function on the camera for 30 seconds. Started the sequence going. Paired the Spark with the controller and the iPad Mini 4. I invented a snazzy neck strap for the task. It's a simple neck strap, but what it allows me to do is put the whole assembly around my neck. Prop the iPad Mini 4 up against my chest, and you'll see more of that in the video. And then I've got two hands free. One to hold the drone and camera for palm launch, and two to auto takeoff from the Go4 app. So power on the Spark, power on the controller, pair them together, wait for GPS, start recording the Spark's camera, hand launch the Spark, which turned out to be just a case of waiting for the Spark to pull the camera out of my hand, releasing the grip, and away it went. The neck strap isn't the most elegant of solutions. Balancing the iPad Mini 4 at an angle at chest level, but it did the job, allowing me to use the touch screen on the Mini, use auto takeoff in the Go4 app, swipe across the screen and auto takeoff, and then have the sticks at hand to control the Spark. Let's see that takeoff.